Mama, you're not last. You're first in a lot of ways. My mama, you mean so much to me. Like, I appreciate everything. I mean, you had me when you were young. Um, you had a son in a situation where his father had passed before the kid was born. You had a son in a situation where it was discrepancies on the father's side because of things that they chose to believe or rumors that they chose to pass. I mean, whatever. Um, I appreciate you. I really do. I mean, we always joke and I always say, I know it irritates you sometimes, but this is what I remember. My grandmother raising me, you know? Um, I mean, but even with my grandmother raising me, I give you the credit for the reason why I am in a position and have achieved most of the things I have to this date. Mainly because when you took me out of that public school system and put me into that private school system, my life changed. You know, um, it did. It changed. It was way more discipline in my life. It was way more structure in my life. You put me around people who actually cared about myself and my education and who saw potential in me. And I appreciate that. Anything that I say, ignore and look more into the actions that I make on your behalf. Uh, you will have a Bentley one day, you know, you will have a big house one day. You don't even have to worry about those things. I promise you those things. They will happen. How? I'm not sure, but do I believe? Yes, I do. I appreciate you. I love you. Everything you've ever done for me and every sacrifice you've ever made, it hasn't been overlooked. And you will be rewarded for those things. That's a promise I'm willing to make. And that's a promise I'm willing to stick with, baby. Something else is you are the one person in my life that believes in me no matter what. I don't think nobody else really believes in me like that. Like, I know I believe in myself more than anything else, but I don't think nobody else really believes in me. And I'm not even sure if you believe in me. But I know every time I tell you I'm about to do something, you're like, okay, Corvadas, I know you'll make the right decision. And I know that's a product of you and everybody else who helped raise me, raising a good person, or I like to believe I'm a good person. But I also have to believe that that's a product of you believing in me. And that's what I'll always believe. And that's the only thing I really need from you. And that's the only thing I really desire from other people. Unfortunately, I don't get it as much as I would like to get it. But from you, I get it every time. You know, leaving Chicago and going away to Morehouse, you didn't look at me like I was crazy. Leaving Chicago and going away to Morehouse with no money on my tuition, you still didn't look at me like I was crazy. You just believed that I'd work it out. And I appreciate that. You know, I know I've heard of so many parents that hold their children back because of financial worries, and you've never done that for me. You just believe in me and my abilities. Even keeping me in private school while in high school, that was a sacrifice that you made. I appreciate that. And that definitely kept me out of those streets in our neighborhood. And I'll never forget that, ever, ever, ever. I credit you and you putting me in certain programs or certain schools as the reason why, at such a young age, my life kind of took a turn. Now, my grandma, we all know she told me I had to go. Um, but I mean, third grade, no, fourth grade, you put me into that private school, and then the rest, well, the rest ain't history, because I still have a lot more to do. But from this point on, it will be history. I promise you. I promise you. When I told you I was moving to LA, you looked at me. It was a pause in the car, and you said, "I know you'll do the right thing," and that's all I needed. I I didn't need anything else. I didn't need anything else. All I need you to say is, I know you'll do the right thing. As long as you show me that you believe in me, I don't care who doesn't believe in me, but I'm going to do it. You believe in me. I believe in me. And maybe you don't even believe in me. Maybe you be like, Quavada's gonna do whatever he wanna do anyway, so shit, I might as well just say okay. But I would like to believe that you believe. And I appreciate you for your belief. I love you, girl. I will always love you.